If you're feeling pain in your preterm or anything less than 37 weeks, it's a good idea to get checked out by your doctor or go to labor and delivery, especially if you have constant lower abdominal cramping, constant lower backache, or if you feel like you have abdominal tightening that comes and goes, possibly shooting pains down your thighs, or leaking of fluid at increased discharge or bleeding. These are all signs of preterm labor and you should be checked out as soon as possible. However, if you are after 37 weeks, then any sort of contraction that you start to have is actually good and you want to do whatever you can to bring it on. We're not going to do anything to stop you at this point from having your baby, so contractions are helpful. You know, we always say on labor and delivery that no pain, no gain. That's the one place in the hospital where if you're feeling pain, it's a good thing. So if you're at home and you're after 37 weeks and you start to have contractions, then pay attention to them. If they start to become regular, start writing them down and keep track of how often they're happening. And you want to time them from start to start. If you feel like they're every 3 to 5 minutes and they're increasing in intensity, then you should go to labor and delivery. And the only way we can decide if you're in labor or not is to check your cervix, watch you for an hour, and then recheck you. And if your cervix has changed over the period of about an hour, then you're in labor. That's one misconception that a lot of people have, is that contractions mean labor, but labor is actually cervical change. So the only way to know that is if you go to the hospital. There's a couple of other reasons that you'd want to go to, though. If you start to have any vaginal bleeding, if you feel like your water's broken, or you're not feeling the baby move as much as you usually do, then you should also go to labor and delivery. And, you know, the same goes for if you're contracting and not feeling your baby move, or you're contracting and you're bleeding, or you're contracting and you feel like your water broke, you should still go in. I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your pregnancy and your labor and delivery experience. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page and recommend us to your friends and family too.